Hey Revolution, I am sitting at the airport, and that is why there's a lot of noise in the background. You can't smell it, but there's a ever-present smell of exhaust fumes and jet fuel. If you've ever been in an airport baggage area, probably know what I'm talking about. I'm actually at the Charlotte International Airport in North Carolina, where the Panthers are home and where they are sad today because they lost to the Broncos. But I'm not sad about that. I actually wanted to give you the daily devotion from the airport today. Just before I leave to go to the office, I'm waiting for one of my coworkers to get here. And this is what I wanted to talk about. Yesterday in Revolution, we talked about how God sees us, and more specifically, asking ourselves the question, do we see ourselves the way God sees us? And here's what I'd like to challenge you to do. Next time you go and you look at a mirror, I'd like to ask yourself these couple of questions. One, what does God see in me? What did he create me to be? That's a big question. You might not get the answer today. But start asking yourself that question. What does God craft me to be? And then the next question I want to ask yourself is, do I see in myself what God sees in me? And here's why I'm asking you to do that. This world has a way to tear us down and make us feel like, well, we're not good enough. Some of you feel like you're not tall enough. Some of you feel like you're too short, which is the same thing. Some of you feel like you're maybe not a good singer when you are, or makes you feel like maybe you are a good singer and maybe you're not. The world can twist us around in a lot of different ways, and the trick to living the way that God calls us to live is to ask and seek His guidance on what He created you to be. Now, let me give you an example. I like to talk. Some people in the world hate that I talk so much. God loves it. It can get me in trouble at times, and I have to be careful with it. But I know today what I didn't know when I was a teenager, and that is that God has called me to share His word. And in order to do that, I have to talk. So there you go. That's a gift of mine, something that I should be proud of. So anyway, here's something you can do at home to help you with this. Go grab a blank CD or DVD, not something that you want to keep, something that you're okay with throwing away. Flip that DVD or CD backwards so you can see yourself in the reflection. And what I want you to do is take a Sharpie marker and write, 5 or 6 words on there that talk about what you're good at. Whether that's singing, dancing, rock climbing, it doesn't matter what it is you're good at, but just write those things down, and then you can look at that DVD every time you walk by it. Take that up on the wall, put it on your bedpost, whatever it is. Look at that every time you walk by, and be reminded of what God has created you to do, something you're good at. And that should be an encouragement to you. All right, well, that's it for today's Daily Devo. We'll see you guys back here tomorrow. I'll do the devotion tomorrow, early in the morning, from my hotel, probably down to the lobby or outside here in North Carolina, and just bring you guys along for the trip. All right, thanks, guys. Have a great day.